Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about a lot of less lethal weapons are become as powerful as anything else in the market. Um, Sometimes we have to kind of be careful of how powerful is powerful. Being a gun owner is a huge responsibility that you have.
Use the right lane to take exit 222B.
It's a huge responsibility. And less lethal, even though it's way lot safer, but still it's a responsibility too. Having a less lethal, but you use it the wrong situation in this day and age of social media and people, pointing instantly online. It's a hard task. It's a hard task. It's a hard task to kind of follow, especially social media. Everything is recorded. Everything. I made a mistake maybe a year and a half ago. I said something on my TikTok about somebody, and they found out, and it was just a big blow up. But to be honest with you, it was going to happen anyway because the marriage failed. So it was just like the nail in the coffin. But if it wasn't that, it was something else. But anyway, I just learned a valuable lesson about, everybody got cameras. So even with less lethal, even with the ability to protect yourself, and I'm pretty sure less lethal can do it. You can protect yourself very well, especially a Byrna LE assault supply, which is my new favorite, and the Mike Grimberg that Icy Mike recommended. And you can protect yourself and you don't have the legal ramification. I just know the level of safety I need to go. If I go to church, I bring my concealed carry. Always have my Byrna, always have that, but have my concealed carry, just in case for those scenarios. But for the average time, I don't walk with that stuff like on a regular basis. I carry mostly less lethal, just because the nature of my job, it's hard for me to carry lethal. It's just, so I don't even play that. I don't even bring it. I don't, even have it out or take it with me. I carry my Byrna, but I don't carry other stuff. Just for safety, just for, just to keep me employed, right? But on my private time, it's my Byrna. And the rules or laws are strict for, for guns. In certain places you can carry, certain places you can't. Once again, it's different scenarios. Like the guy, I think, in Indiana, of course you can't carry a gun in the mall, but he also saved a life. But he's also was in a Republican territory, and the judge exonerated him. You gotta keep that in mind too. You know, do you carry either burner? I mean, when you see that no firearm signal, that does mean you're a burner. Just let's be clear. And of course, it's not a firearm. It's not a firearm. It's not a firearm. But people that's not in the less lethal gun community not going to care whatsoever. Especially if it's a female-dominated area. They're going to look at that as a threat. And I'm not saying that to be sexist. It's just really true. I can tell you, it's, a male-dominated, it's not a big deal. But if it's a female-dominated, it's a big deal about, weapons and stuff like that. But anyway, I understand, they don't want the liability. A lot of companies don't want the liability. It's just, it's so many ramifications why people have guns and what can happen and what the scenario, and you thought this person was a threat and this person really was a threat. I say most of the time just do less lethal, and less lethal for one, guns your backup number two. And people say, well, they can have a gun, they start shooting back, then you just bring out your gun. It's just that simple. But nobody in a criminal mindset is going to sit there and shoot when there's people can see you. Cameras can see you. So that's a dumb criminal. Criminals want to isolate and try to do their thing in the cover of darkness or when nobody can see. And I said all this to say this: just be law-abiding. Don't follow whatever the rules. Don't try, do above and beyond. If you're in the country, by all means, carry all the guns you want. But when you're in the inner city, like I am, or just be smart about it. Avoid your contacts if you're in a dangerous area, like you work in a dangerous area. Be mindful of that and be accordingly. I think less lethal will do the job good enough. But the best self-defense is not to be there. I always say that. So I know for one, I'm not shopping in the hood. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go find, it may be a little bit far to drive out, but I'm going to find a Aldi's or a grocery store in a nice neighborhood, and I'm going to be safe. It can still happen, but I'll be in a safe situation. Because guess what? All these people that talk about guns, and this is what I'm sure to do. Those are the quietest people when you legally need to do something. They don't got nothing to say except, man, I hope you beat the case, brother. But you're the one that was gassing me up, telling me it's my constitutional right. Just avoid that. Don't, just be safe, folks. Just be safe. 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 Safe, smart, and safe. Don't have no ego. Just go ahead and be safe. So, and that's all I have. So, have a good one.